Started here, I have a massive list of stuff for GOES Online. It's insane. So I'm literally just going to read it word for word, and I'll take questions afterwards. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you missed it, no worries. This will be on YouTube very shortly after this is over. So I'm just going to give it maybe another minute, make sure nobody else is going to pop in. And we'll get started, guys. How's everybody doing today? Please type in the chat, too, if there's any problems with the stream or you can't hear me all that well or I'm too loud. Just let me know. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started so we can get this done and over with. So GOES Online, if you don't know what GOES stands for, it's GameOn E-Sports. Game On, you see it on the stream, Game On. We are a LAN center here in Pittsburgh, PA, for those of you that don't know. We hold LANs once a month. We're growing in popularity fairly quickly. What I wanted to tap into was online esports. And people have been begging us to do this for quite some time. So we said, what the hell? Why not even do it? What's up, Uncaged? So, without further ado, let's go over this massive list of stuff. It took me hours and hours and hours to type all this up. This is going to be fine-tuned. There's a lot of information. So, if I read it fast, I'm sorry, but don't worry. We're going to fine-tune it. It's going to be on our website for you guys to reference anytime you like. Audio and video is not synced. Well, fantastic. That sucks. How do I fix that? Resolution, frame rate. How bad is it? Is it pretty bad? Shit, I don't know how to fix that. I am not a computer whiz by any means. Tool, maybe? Okay. Well, screw it. I'm just going to go and 5 seconds off. Okay, well, hopefully it corrects itself, and if it doesn't, then, man, whatever. So anyway, let's get into the good stuff. Stop screwing around with the computer. Apologize for the audio being off, but it is what it is. We will have a new computer in here. Tyler's actually going to let us use his computer for the stream, so this computer has just had better days. All right, so GOES Online. I'm just going to read this word for word, and then I'll take questions afterwards, and then all this, again, will be on the website to reference this weekend. So, obviously, you guys have heard we're going to start a new online league. I don't know if you would call it a league per se. It's more of a season, but I guess you can call it a league. It's a little bit of everything, I guess. But it'll take place every month till October, which is the end of the season, kind of when our LANs wrap up and the new COD comes out and things like that. Matches will be held every single Friday night as of right now. That may change. We're going to aim for like 8 o'clock Friday night for when the bracket starts, and it just goes until we're done with the bracket. Pretty much it. But that may change. This is like we're going to do a preseason just to work out all the kinks and bugs and what works, what doesn't work, and we'll change things accordingly. There will be one tournament each week, like I just said. You're going to earn go points, of course, for placing first, second, or third. each week, so you can tally up go points extremely fast, and kind of catch up to those people that weren't able to make it to the LANs, and catch up to the people that have been playing in our LANs for the first part of the season, so you can get a better seat in the bracket for the LAN. So that's how we're kind of going to tie it in a little bit. Let's see. There'll also be something called tier points, which works kind of like other games, such as like, I don't know, League of Legends and things like that. You're going to have team rankings, okay? And what these team rankings are, they consist of basically points you earn as you place in the bracket. So I'll get into those here in a second. So you're going to have 3 different ranking levels, okay? You're going to have bronze, silver, onyx, gold, and diamond. Everybody will start, as soon as you sign up and pay, everybody will start at an even level of bronze. So as soon as you pay your team passes and everything and you're set in the bracket, everybody's going to start as that bronze level, okay? And then as you play and as you place in the brackets, you'll get additional points, which will up your rankings, of course. Let's see, what else we got here. All right, so to get to bronze, you need 5 points, which is pretty much basic. And then you get to silver, you need 20. Onyx, you need 40. And gold, you need 60. And diamond, you need 90. The way we're going to break that down, like I said, this could change. We're just trying to play with it a little bit right now. If you place first place in the bracket, you get 10 points towards your team's rank. Second, you get 5. Third, you get 3. And all placings after that will be 2. Your rank will be updated every single month on our website, so we'll have everything listed that you guys can reference or whatever, see where your team stands and all that stuff. We're actually going to be adding a tab at the top of our website that actually says GOES Online. And that's where all this information will be. That's where all the team rankings will be. That's where the link to the brackets will be. That's basically your hub for everything online, okay? Let's see. I lost my place because there's so much crap. Okay, so the way we kind of want to do this as far as seeding right out the gate, and we're going to test this in preseason, is what we want to do is, so we'll run the first bracket week 1, okay? And where you place will actually be your seed for the following week, but then every tournament after that during the month till the end will be based on your team's rank points, if that makes sense. The higher your rank, the better your seed's going to be pretty much after week 2. Let's see. The first month will be free. Okay, so in the preseason, the highest rank you're going to be able to achieve is Onyx. You only have 4 weeks in the preseason, so you're not going to be able to get to that diamond level, or I hope nobody gets to that diamond level early in the season, but you'll be able to hit Onyx is your cap, and then just for the preseason, and then once we get everything under control, when the season starts, everybody will be set back down to bronze, and that kind of thing. All right, so the preseason is absolutely 100% without a doubt free. And it starts February 6th. We'll have the sign-ups. It's going to be starting February 6th. Our sign-ups are going to be up this weekend. And all it is it's going to be an RSVP form that you're just going to fill out with your team members and all that stuff. And what the preseason is for is to make minor adjustments or heavy adjustments depending on what's working and what's not. But the preseason for the entire month of February is absolutely free for you guys. It's a way for us to see how we can run things extremely smooth and correct any problems that people are having or that we're having with the point system and all that stuff. So I encourage everybody this weekend to go and sign up for our preseason. We're gonna try to get 8 teams at least, and then we want to max it out at 16. So the first 16 to sign up will be in the preseason. We are going to close it after that. I don't want any more than 16 teams for the simple fact of it would just be chaos for us to try to get everything working right. But that's also going to be the case for the rest of the season. So every month we're going to have team passes due. and they're going to be $100 for the entire month. Okay, and once you pay that $100, you can play in all 4 weeks of that bracket, or that league, or whatever you want to call it. So there'll be a full bracket each week that people will be placed into, and then all that other stuff I just talked about applies. So that's that. But as far as the preseason, completely free. I have in here that we'll wait for 8 teams to sign up before we start the monthly league, but I don't know how that's going to work out. If we get like 8 teams like right out the gate, awesome. Don't have to worry about that. But, if we have a couple teams that are, hey, I don't get paid till Friday, or you know what I mean? Like, I kind of want that 8 team at least minimum. I want at least 8 teams every single month. And I think we can achieve that very, very easily. There's more than enough people that have been to the LANs. There's more than enough people that watch the streams every month. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get 8 teams plus. And how we're going to do that as far as capping out, we're actually going to sell league passes 2 months in advance. So as soon as the preseason starts, you will be able to go and pay for the following month. So you can literally, if you didn't make the first 16, then sign up the next month. But I want to pack these things. I want them to sell out every single month. So be quick on that trigger, man. Get on there, buy those passes, and be done with it. You don't have to worry about it. But it's only $25 a person. We really want like one team captain to handle the money, but you guys work that out however you want. So that's how that works. I already said that. What else am I doing here? God, there's so much stuff. Stand out pretty quick. Okay. So another thing is, once the season's underway and we got, pretty much a good solid brackets going and all that stuff, we're going to see some teams stand out, okay? And the teams are going to stand out, meaning rank. So say your team within the first, 4 months, you guys reach, like diamond, okay? You guys are the top ranked team, all right? You guys are just whooping the crap out of everybody and just wrecking house. If that happens and we literally have like 4, 5, 6 teams that are just like standing out every single month, we're actually going to do 2 brackets to kind of level the playing field. So if you have a diamond ranked team and there's like 6 other teams that are diamond ranked, you guys will be placed into a bracket by yourselves to fight amongst each other. With everybody that's a little bit lower of a rank will be in a separate bracket. And how that's going to work is the winner of the diamond bracket and the winner of all of the other assorted bracket will fight in a clean slate, best of 5, to determine the winner of that particular tournament. So I hope that makes sense. That probably won't happen, though, until a little bit later in the season. So I don't know. That's what we're trying to achieve. I think it would be really awesome to do that. So I'm really hoping this thing just takes off and we're sold out every single month. It'd be sweet. Matches work just like any other online tournament. I'm sure a lot of you guys play GBs and all that stuff. Same rules apply. Rotating host, things like that. If you want to do neutral host, me and Neil will be here. If I need to, I'll bring in other people. We will be here to do neutral host if you need us to. All you got to do is request it. If you want every single one of your matches to be neutral, no problem. We're going to be here hosting the games as needed from GameOn. So there will be no problem there. But I would encourage everybody to work it out just like any other online tournament where you rotate hosts back and forth. You guys can work that out at your leisure. Of course, MLG variant settings, maps, all that stuff. Basically the same stuff we do at the LAN, we're going to do online. There's no difference there whatsoever. We will have, we'll go ahead and probably do the map rotations like we change every LAN, so we'll probably vary those up every single week. Really don't know yet, but I would like to, just to keep it fresh. Let's see. So teams will have 15 minutes to start. And the way you're going to link up with the teams that you're playing is, I said earlier, that we're going to have a tab on the top of our website that says GOES Online. You click on that. You go and find all the teams that are signed up for that particular month. You find the team. You look at your bracket. You find the team that you're playing, and then you can look at their gamer tags, and everybody's gamer tag will be listed per team on our website. That way you can go and you can find out how to get together and play in a custom match. So there you go with that. Team members, you sign up. Okay, so you have 15 minutes to get into a match. So if your opponent does not show up in 15 minutes, it's an automatic forfeit. The other thing we're worried about is, say that one of your team members gets sick or they can't make the match. All right, no problem. You can either call in a sub, but the other opposing team has to clear it, and we have to be notified that you're having a sub. If your opposing team says, no way, I don't want you to bring in a sub, I don't know who he is, then you can either do one of two things. You can either drop it down and do a 3v3 or 2v2, or you can forfeit. That's the way we're going to work that. So I'm sure you guys will work that out, but that's what we're thinking when it comes to a teammate not being able to make it, or they're having connection problems, or what have you. But I'm hoping none of that happens. I hope everybody shows up every time. What else do I need to go over? I think I got pretty much everything so far. Let's see how to play. All right, so how to sign up and play and all that stuff. Oh, sorry, my eye's itching. I have like crazy allergies right now. All right, so it's gonna work like your basic RSVP on our LAN stuff. You're going to go onto our website. You're going to click on the probably a sub page, either a link or I don't know. We'll have it pretty easy to find, but it'll either be on the tab or it'll be somewhere on the main page. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to click on it. You're going to fill out the required fields of information. So once that's done, you send it. I receive it, and then I send you an invoice through PayPal. You can pay with a card or PayPal to pay your fees. Now, we are going to send one invoice to the team captain. So the team captain is in charge of getting all the $25 from all the teammates and then paying the team pass for the month. So it's as simple as that. There's no more to it. As soon as we receive the payment, you get added to the bracket. End of story. So the top 3 teams will receive Go points for our LAN bracket seeding each month, along with points for qualifying for the Grand Finals LAN at the end of the season. The Grand Finals LAN, I'm working on something massive. So you are going to want to play in this thing. What I'm thinking is something along the lines of maybe the top 2 teams, because your ranks will carry over throughout the season, all the way to October, just like our LANs. And the top 2 teams will get an invite to the finals. Now, if you're a team like Defy, who has won already 2 LAN events, and how to qualify for the Grand Finals works like this. You can win 3 LAN events and qualify for the Grand Finals. You can win... Still working this out. I'm trying to figure out... I'm thinking somewhere along the lines if you win... You know what? I'm not even going to go into that. But that's how you qualify for the finals, and we're going to have to work on how we're going to figure out how many you need to win online. I'm thinking the top 2 teams at the end of the whole season automatically get an invite to the Grand Finals. But what I'm not sure about is teams like Defy that if they've already qualified, I think what I'm going to do is just give it to the next runner-up. So say Defy wins the entire online season, and they've already qualified early on in our LANs, because they won 3 LANs, which means actually if they win this weekend, they automatically qualify for the Grand Finals. So if they play in our LAN tournaments, that means 2nd place at the end of the season and 3rd place at the end of the season will automatically get an invite to the Grand Finals. I think that's how we're going to end up doing that. So that's that. The league is absolutely, without doubt, not replacing LAN tournaments whatsoever. This is its own separate entity. I'm going to tie it in, such as the Grand Finals thing, and you will earn Go points every single month for bracket seeding. But other than that, they are completely separate from each other. This is something for you guys to just have to bring in teams that necessarily are too far away that can't make it. We're trying to reach out to everybody here and give everybody an equal shot at earning points for bracket seeding and playing teams that have played down here all the time. So it's gonna be fun, dude. I can't wait. Other than that, all right. So and then the last thing, and then I'll take some questions and I'll answer them the best I can. This is still a work in progress. That's what the preseason's for. But the online monthly leagues, mini leagues, if you will, will always be over by the time our LAN is every single month. So no matter what, the online is done and the LAN will probably be like either that next day or that next week. It just depends on how things fall. But the LANs, instead of being the second to last week of the month, they're probably going to move to the last week of the month from now on. Pretty much the way they used to be. So that's pretty much it. And then prizing. Now here's the topic that everybody, I'm sure, is like, man, well, what the hell do we win? Well, everybody knows the whole Pro WGL thing that went down. They got sued because MLG has literally clamped down on all cash payout tournaments online on Call of Duty and Xbox. They control everything. They've patented it. I've checked into it. We cannot do cash payouts. But what we can do every single month, and what we're going to do every single month as of right now, is that if your team wins every month, we are taking 50% of the pool, and we're giving you a choice of 5 gift cards. We're taking half of that and giving you a choice of gift cards like Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, and 2 others to be added. Okay? So right then and there, we're going to email you the codes for these gift cards. You can go and use them, or what we can do is we can send one to the team captain, or we can split up into 4 different ones and give everybody their prize gift card separately. You will be able to win a gift card every single month. That's our prizes, because we can't do cash, but we can do gift cards. If you want cash payouts, you're going to have to keep coming to the LANs. That's just the way it is. MLG has just secured that. Ridiculous. So, but, hey, man. Big gift card, man. Go get yourself some games, some new Astros. Not too shabby. So, just not going to be cash. So, that's the best thing we could do as far as online, but MLG, man, they got it on lockdown. So at this time, all this information, again, will be on our website probably this weekend, along with the sign-up sheet and the sign-up for the season start, which is going to be the first week of March. Preseason starts, slow down. Preseason starts February 6th, and week 1, 2, and 3, finals on week 4. So that's pretty much it. And now I will take questions. UMG does cash payouts because the MLG is sponsoring that, or whatever. They own UMG, or they're partnered with MLG. So, sorry, no cash payouts. Illegal. I don't want to get sued, and I don't want to close GameOn, so I'm not even going to go there. So, but this is exactly what happened to Pro WGL. They literally got shut down quick, and they had something really special going, and they got shut down, man. They got hit hard too. So I'm not even taking that. So does anybody have any questions? I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and all that stuff. Thoughts, opinions, anything? Yes, that's what I mean. Pro WGL. My bad. That's exactly. Thank you, Silk. Yeah, absolutely. You can agree not to do 2v2s and 3v3s. Like I said, that's going to be between you guys and your opponent. Whatever you guys decide, I'm cool with. But if you have to bring me in on it, then it's probably going to more likely be a forfeit if both teams can agree to something. Like, you don't have to do 2v2s and 3v3s, but you need to keep that open as an option. And if you guys want to just do the forfeit, I'm fine with that too. But I'm just trying to give you guys options of what you could do. Thank you, Silky. I mean, we do allow subs. I never said we didn't allow subs. Subs are completely allowed, but the opposing team has to say, yeah, no problem. I don't care if there's a sub. But I'm sure there's going to be some situations that are like, oh my God, man, you're bringing in frickin' Clayster? Hell no. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but, there might be some people out there that might have that problem. So if the opposing team is cool with a sub, I am too. I would prefer a sub, honestly. Exactly. It's not a bad idea, Silk. I like that idea. Do a draft. You mean like from like another team uncaged? That kind of thing? I don't know how we're going to enforce that, but we can try. I like that idea a lot. But we'll see what situations occur, during the preseason. There's all kinds of situations that I probably never even thought of, but that's what the preseason is for. And if you're just jumping in, the preseason is absolutely free. Like, it won't cost you guys anything. And it starts February 6th, and signups will be this weekend. Along with, if you want, you can jump the gun and pay for the following month, which this season actually starts. But your rankings will reset at the end of the preseason to bronze. I agree. I wouldn't want to play 2v2s and 3v3s online either. I don't think anybody's going to, honestly. I think people are going to pull subs or forfeit. I'm hoping nobody has to do either. I hope everybody shows up like they're supposed to. But things happen. So is that it? Everybody good? So I'm completely stoked to get this going. I'm going to work very, very hard to make it run as smooth as possible. So I guess I'm just going to end it there, guys, and upload this thing to YouTube. And I will see everybody for the LAN this Saturday. So, final thoughts, questions, anybody? Everybody good? Okay. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to go ahead and upload this to YouTube, and I will see everybody this Saturday. Thanks, guys.